Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league. Well, clearly he's not setting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Kyle. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. From the stretch, a fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box, Angel Vargas, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A little tapper. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Stepping in, Owen Christian. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently third on the team in RBIs. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And the runner back in standing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Fowler giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Joe Wiggins will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
Leading off with
at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another try at 2-2. Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Ready now, Al Kaline. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Chris Carter now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett. Out of play. 1 home run, 261 the average coming into action here, and 22 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Scott comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's running towards second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's on the move again from first. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Set to deal on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Orioles leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Robinson Silva. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Robinson Silva.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Kyle over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kyle ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Chris Kyle.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Kyle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Silva goes to get it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Randall. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pitch swung. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded weakly to the right side.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Striding in once again, Angel Vargas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. One and one, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be out at the plate on a strong throw by Melky Cabrera. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Melky Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Hit on the ground to third. Scott scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Brock Holt now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wiggins has got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Owen Christian comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Owen Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in, Bart Wiggins. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Brian Brummett.
Now in the box, Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Tyler.
Ready for another
Scott.
chance? Tyler Scott. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Settling in now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer down the line. To his left, Wiggins. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Christian over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 33, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, Christian Brummett. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Chris Kyle.
And he'll snap one over the first. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Chris Kyle. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Randall. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. LeMahieu on to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Robinson Silva. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hit on the ground out to short. Randall comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Angel Vargas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Angel Vargas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Melky Cabrera to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here. 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Nope. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball. Fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Bo Schultz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Bo Schultz.
Brian Brummett will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit hard back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Scott 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Favorable call in there for a strike. That's popped up out towards short right field. Carter ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Christian Brummett.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hit hard to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Fielder number 6, Al Kaline.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Al Kaline. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Scott is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0.
Boone Logan comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Randy Wiggins is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter,
very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Ready once again, Chris Kyle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another chance. Curtis Randall 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit back toward the mound. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vargas.
Angel Vargas.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here it comes, 2-0. Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Striding in once again, Owen Christian in a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Settling in now, Bart Wiggins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Brian Berman. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left coming up. The Orioles are on top 5-0. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Silva. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Christian Brummett will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I'll tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
In now, Chris Kyle. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now to the plate, Curtis Randall. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box, Angel Vargas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And he's back standing. 0-1 Christian is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Baltimore's out in front 6-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kyle looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Aroldis Chapman will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-1 the final tally today. Joe Wiggins earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Matt Moore is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews Station. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.